Oki, Dadanastada, Ambawastich, Tanse, and good morning, everyone. We are now into the testing step of the fill, flush, test, and stabilize process needed to get the city's water system back up to regular capacity. The flushing of the pipe went without any issues, with the network of acoustic and pressure monitors not detecting any areas of concern. And an update on the pathway closures that were in effect yesterday. The Bow River pathway through the Point McKay area on the north side of the Bow River has now reopened. You will see that there is still equipment in the Point McKay area, and that equipment will stay there until we're sure that we don't need to do any more testing. Water samples were taken from the feeder main yesterday and sent to a lab for testing in the afternoon. We are waiting for Alberta Health Services to review those samples and get back to us with the results. An all clear from AHS means that we can move on to stabilizing the system. If AHS finds any problems with the water sample, we will need to reflush and retest the water. Assuming that the test comes back clean and we can move on, our water crews will slowly begin turning on a series of pumps and valves to bring that section of the feeder main back into the water system. And as any of you with pipeline experience will know, this stabilization process is the most risky step in restoring water service, and our water team will be paying close attention to all of their monitoring equipment to see if any of the readings are out of the ordinary. Just to note that while the stabilization process is underway, you may see some hydrants being used to flush out some water, and this is a necessary step in returning water back into the feeder main. The first community that may see this is Parkdale. While teams slowly bring this section of 2-meter wide pipe back online, we need to keep doing our part and conserve as much water as possible. The feeder main needs to stabilize to make sure that nothing goes wrong. And it's very much like I said yesterday. If you have gone through a surgery and you are recovering, sometimes you need some more tests to be run before you can get the all clear. That's the stage that we're in right now. We still need to be cautious as we get that pipe stabilized. So we can't tackle that large load of laundry just yet. I would say if you've got a mountain of laundry, pick out the essentials, turn it into a full load, and tackle that first. And apologies to the kids out there, both big and small. That slip and slide is going to need to stay in storage just a little while longer. And for the aspiring rock stars, there is no time for a slash solo and air guitar in the shower right now. Anyone that's looking for 3-minute songs for your showers, you need to look no further than the debut album from The Clash. They've got it covered for you. We also had a great water-saving tip come in from George in Evergreen. He's changed the settings on his water softener, and he is saving hundreds of liters of water. And another George, this one from Arbor Lake, says that you can check your water meter to identify any leaks that may be present in your home. He says if you keep all the water use off for about 5 minutes and you notice that the needle on the meter is moving, you've got a leak, and it's something you can look into. I appreciate your tips and your stories because they help all of us find new ways to save water, and it also demonstrates that there's power in working through this emergency together. And I appreciate that we've all banded together at this time to move forward in a safe way that gets us to a great result in the end. Now, during this most risky step in our return to water service, I have to keep reminding you to conserve water as much as you can. And you did an excellent job yesterday. We used 447 million liters of water, and that's hitting the target of using 25% less than usual. Many thanks for your efforts, for your patience, and for your understanding as we have gone through this together. With testing underway and stabilization next, bringing the feeder main slowly back into service is a critical step in the process. And again, it's also the one with the most risk. The water team is closely monitoring the feeder main and the entire system to ensure that stabilization goes as smoothly as possible. So until we've got that feeder main back online, please continue to do the great things you've been doing to save water so we don't put the entire system at further risk. You rose to the challenge this weekend, and I'm sure you will continue to do the same in the next few days. This afternoon at 2 p.m. at the Emergency Operations Center, we will have more information on the progress to return water to full service. Until then, be well, be good water stewards as you have been, and take care of each other.